Oh, and a box of matches, please, Emily.
You're going to a lot of these.
Oh, it's that cooker at Betty's. It doesn't seem to work. According to her, it's self-igniting.
She's probably had it since D-Day. Did you get that gear?
It's in the bin. How much do I owe you?
You're joking.
I want nothing from you.
But I thought you wanted to get back into the beauty business. Well, you ain't going to get far without your equipment, are you silly girl?
£2.25, please.
Look, you may have wheedled your way around, Alan, but it won't work with me.
What won't?
The little Miss Nice routine. And don't call me silly.
Oh, don't be so daft.
I'm not daft either.
I'm trying to make things up to you.
Well, don't bother. And anyway, you can't. Now leave me alone.
Well, what about your stuff? I don't know. You try and do someone a favour. My best, Diane. But what does she want, blood?
Well, you can't expect to be best mates overnight, can you?
I know that, but you can't live in the past forever. It's not healthy.
Everything okay?
Oh, we're fine, are we, sweetheart?
I was just telling Diane about Shelley.
Ah.
You know, all I want is for them to be happy.
Of course you do. Look, I've just got a couple more phone calls to make, then I'll be right with you.
Oh, you take your time. We're enjoying ourselves, aren't we, sweetheart? Come on, let's go upstairs and choose some toys to take with us.
Of course. What I'd really like to do is treat them to a meal. You know, something romantic. Just the two of them. But things are a bit tight at the moment.
Well, if you're serious, I don't mind running up a tab for you. I won't pay back, mind.
Well, of course. Do you mean it about the tab?
I've just said so, haven't I?
Oh, the only thing is, Shelley would probably choke on it if she knew I'd paid for it.
Well, the offer's there if you want it. Now, let's get you organised.
I know what I can do. I can say I won it in a raffle.
You gonna lie?
Oh, not lie, just bend the truth a little bit. Thanks, Diane.
Got a feeling I'm gonna regret this. Just won't give up. Don't want to cast off beauty products. I want nothing to do with her.
It's very difficult for you.
Must be the understatement of the year. Don't know what's worse, her hounding me or Alan trying to stick up for her. God knows why.
She's his daughter, I suppose.
She tried to kill him. What kind of a daughter does that?
I don't know.
Anyway, if you ask me, got a very odd relationship.
What father and daughter doesn't?
How's Debbie Lise?
Oh, sorry, Lisa. I forgot to ask you how she is.
Oh, OK, you know, well, sort of. There again, it's still at loggerheads, but then what's new?
Oh! I knew I shouldn't have come.
It's all right, I'll clear it up.
We're supposed to be cleaners, not painters and decorators.
But why don't we all take a breather, then?
Oh, God, I'm so... Oh, it's her. She's got me in the right state.
Oh, don't worry, it's only a tin of paint.
I knew I shouldn't have stayed here.
Look, don't let her get to you. Why don't we all sit down, you know? Laurel, stick kettle on. Huh? All right.
More, please, Mum. I know it's rather early, but...
Who cares, Angus?
Precisely.
I was just talking about you.
Oh, really?
How'd you fancy a meal out?
No, thanks.
No, not with me. You and Shelley. On your own. My treat. And before you say anything, I want it in a raffle.
Yeah?
I'll pay for that.
What do you mean you won it in a raffle?
Well, it's simple. There was a raffle, and I won.
Hey, you want what?
A meal in here for two.
Hi, Alan. Hey, what do you think of this little one?
I was just telling me Dad, you know, about the raffle.
All right.
It's still on, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it's still on. We'll pull out all the stops.
What raffle's this?
A word in your ear, Bob. Will you excuse me?
So, what do you say? Oh, come on, Dad. I'm really trying here. Honest to God, I am.
Yes, I know you are.
So say yes. Please. I just want to give you both a really good night out.
Well, that's very kind.
Of course. Ages.
Yeah, me too. Well, perhaps after this, we ought to have an early night.
Why not?
Well, after dessert. Oh.
This. Her. Looking over.
Well, she isn't.
Nicola, it's funny I never noticed before, but don't they make a lovely couple? Do you know, I never thought I'd say this, but it's nice to have her back in the village.
Who are you trying to kid, me or yourself?
I really think you're getting it all out of proportion.
There she goes again. Right, that's it. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to give her a piece of my mind.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
She's hounding us and I've had enough of it.
Yeah, well, all right. Before you go over there with all guns blazing, perhaps there's something I ought to tell you. It's thanks to Stephanie's generosity that we're sitting here at all.
What do you mean?
This is Steph's treat. She wants us to have a nice time.
You mean she paid for it?
Not exactly. She won it in a raffle.
I was just saying to Nicola, they look good together, don't they?
Makes me feel a bit lonely, actually.
Still here, my little viper?
Sit down.
I will not eat a meal that she's paid for.
I've already told you she won it in a raffle.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Alan. This is a set-up.
Don't be silly.
And for the second time today, do not call me silly. You know where you can stick your raffle?
Well, that was a waste of money. Perhaps I'm better off on my own. Why does everybody keep talking about raffles?
Excuse me, Viv.
Round the bend, Alan.
It would seem as if she's succeeding.
I mean, everywhere I look, she's there. The shop, the wool pack.
She does live in the village.
Why do you think I want to move?
Can I get you brandy?
And telling you she won that meal in a raffle. What raffle? There hasn't been a raffle. She's manipulating you again, Alan, only you're too blind to see it. Well, I'm not having it. That'll be her.
Shelley, is everything okay?
When are you going to get it into your thick skull that I want absolutely nothing to do with you? Now go away.
Only you do seem a bit upset.
I am. Because of you.
This isn't a good time, Stephanie.
Dad, are you okay?
He's fine. Now I won't tell you again. Get lost! Didn't I say it to be her?
Well, even so, there was no need for that.
Why are you always sticking up for her, Alan?
For heaven's sake, you can't expect me never to see her again.
She tried to kill you.
She was ill. Anyway, she's paid for that.
No, she hasn't. She's still walking the streets, isn't she? Why do you always come down on her side? Why do you think I left in the first place?
Right, well, if we are apportioning blame, perhaps you might like to remember that you're not entirely innocent in all this. She was charged with attempted murder because of you. Or have you conveniently forgotten that?
She's playing a game with us, Alan Oaty. You can't see that.
She is trying to make amends and you won't let her.
Well, maybe that's because I can't. Have you any idea what that cow put me through? For weeks, I was like the living dead, a zombie. I still am sometimes. The fear never really goes away. It's just underneath the surface, lurking. And even now, when I see her, I feel suffocated. I can't breathe. I'm terrified of her. And your precious daughter did that to me. What are you thinking, Alan? Maybe it'd be easier if I was still dead.
I'm going to bed.
I'll take that as a yes then, shall I?
Shelley.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think we both went a bit too far last night.
We?
Right, I went too far. But there's no truth in what you said. I was so relieved when you made contact. There's no way I wanted to go on thinking of you as dead. Please say something.
Alan, do you remember what we were planning before she poisoned your mind against me?
Yes, we were going to go and live in Spain.
Well, let's do it. Let's just drop everything and go. We can rent somewhere until the money comes through from the B&B.
But we're just beginning to put everything together.
We were. Till she started to follow me everywhere. And you started to believe her. That's the thing. The worst of all, it's as if you got amnesia. And you forgot everything she did to both of us.
But you've said yourself that she's not well.
It's no good, Alan. It's torture for me living here.
Look, I know what's happened is a nightmare, but the memory will fade in time. Oh, please, Shelley. Don't leave. I love you.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I've only got it till lunchtime, then Darren's taking over. Anyway, I've co-opted Paul to help.
I'll see you later, Ashley. Don't worry about cooking supper tonight. I'm going to do one of my specials.
Oh, right, thanks.
I've got my little list. Oh, though, if you're going to town, some chicken livers would be very helpful.
Actually, Steph, I'm not sure I'm going to...
The supermarket usually does them, so, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, don't mind me. I've got quite a list here.
I could give you the name of a great drag club in Edinburgh, if you want.
I don't think it's Paddy somehow.
No. Well, you'd like it.
Morning, Emily. Paul.
Morning.
Just come for some soup.
Morning, Shelley. I'm sorry if I spoilt your evening last night. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to give you a little treat, you know, you and me dad. I didn't even want you to find out. I wanted to remain anonymous. Excuse me. Shelley? Shelley, look, why won't you understand? All I want is for you and my dad to be happy.
Then stay away from us!
I know everything she's done to us. I won't forget any of that, but when I saw her the other day, I can't just walk away and leave her, not when she's so depressed.
Well, what are we going to do then? Because I can't stay here.
I think if we get our own place, you know, just for a year or two, let me finish, then our stability will help her.
They seem to be getting on better.
How long has she been here?
I don't know.
You saw her come in, though, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You knew she was there and you didn't tell me.
She's just come in for a bite to eat, which she's every right to do. Where are you going?
Home.
But you haven't finished your lunch.
I'm not hungry. Well, are you coming with me, or are you going to stay and chat to your precious daughter?
I'm coming with you. But you have to recognise that I feel a duty to help her.
Help her? Steph doesn't need help. Since when did she help anyone?
Well, to be fair, she has just offered you the wherewithal to start your own business.
Oh, and she's done that out of the goodness of her heart, I suppose. Can't you see it's all calculated? She's doing this to wheedle her way back into your affections.
You don't know that.
I know she tied me up and dragged me by the hair and dumped me in the middle of nowhere. I know she kept you in a chemical straitjacket and tried to take the house from under you. How can you even think of trusting her again?
I don't know that I can just turn my back on her.
You're going to have to, Alan.
Don't you understand that this is tearing me apart?
It's she that won't leave us alone.
I don't think I can take much more of this.
Well, then I understand everything. If you can't choose, I can. And I will.
Why don't you come in?
Dad?
I think we need to resolve a few things.
I'll leave you to it.
No need, Ethan.
I think it would be better, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So?
I think we need to clear a few things up while everything's still out in the open.
Really? You look like you've made a decision to me.
I think you should try to leave us alone.
You're ditching your daughter.
That's not what I said. I think we should try and keep our relationship separate from now on.
And you think that'll be easy in a village of this size, do you?
I think that's what we need to think about.
You want to get rid of me, Dad?
Of course I don't.
No, but Shelley does, doesn't she?
Thank you.
Thanks, Ethan.
Nobody wants to send you away. It's just...
Dad, all I want is for everything to be right between us.
Well, if I thought we could resolve everything, and you and Chile...
Look, I know things are difficult for you, but I am trying, and now you're telling me you want me out of your life altogether.
Steph, no one is saying that.
Ethan, that's exactly what he is saying.
Alan.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Right. If that's what you want, Dad, I'll go.
No, just...
No, if it's the only thing that's going to make Shelley happy, then that's the way it has to be. I'll go.
Will she be all right?
You know, Alan, I get the sense that you'd already made half the decision. Steph just made the second half for you.
I've never seen so many posers in one place. Eric Pollard being the worst of them. Everything all right?
Stephanie has decided to leave.
So what's the bad news?
Is that meant to be helpful?
You look more fed up now than when you went out. Isn't it pretty much what you wanted her to say?
I'm afraid I can't be all blasé about this like you. She is my daughter. I feel as if I've driven her out.
Do you mean I or we?
Does it matter?
Not really, as long as you think it's the right thing. And it is, isn't it? I mean, we all think so. Thank God for that.
She is sorry. If only you'd stay put long enough to listen to her rather than just running away every time she appears, you'd realise.
Oh, let's not get into that now. I'm not the one that drugs people or locks them in cellars, am I?
She does regret it.
Oh, and that's enough, is it?
Well, it might be. Well, for me, anyway. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever find out now.
She's doing us a favour, Alan.
Is that all you have to say about it?
Well, what else is there?
Steph? You're up early, aren't you?
Couldn't sleep.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised, probably feeling guilty about last night.
I didn't do anything. What's my dad been telling you?
Not much. He's got more important things on his mind, like Shelley moving out.
Shelley's leaving?
Sounds like he might be going with her. Oh, this place won't be the same without him after all these years. I blame you for driving him out.
But that isn't what I wanted. I wanted to put things right, Betty. Look, let me go and have a word with them.
No, you're not allowed. They've told me they don't want to be disturbed, and I'm sure that means you more than anyone. It's you that should be going.
Steph, I need to talk to you.
I'm in no mood to chatter.
Ethan tells me you've taken on the replacement of those damaged hymn books.
I don't give a monkey's about those hymn books, Edna. If I'm stepping on your toes, then please, take it over, with my blessing.
I only wanted to help.
Help? I think you wanted to see me mess up. Well, everyone get the flags out, because I've screwed up big time. I'm sure Betty will fill you in on the details.
Maybe you should. It's quite obvious you're very upset about something. It might help to talk.
To you?
Is that so ridiculous?
No offence, Edna. But I really don't think you'd understand what I'm going through.
In your situation, you shouldn't be so quick to judge people. Also, if you'll pardon my mentioning it, you have no friends in this village, so your choices are limited. The offer's there if you change your mind.
Oh, Shelley, do be reasonable. I've lived in this village for over 20 years. I can't just pack up my whole life and leave in 2 hours.
So you're saying you want to come, but you need more time?
I need to make arrangements.
We've been talking about this for weeks. The estate agents can finalise the sale of the B&B.
But surely we can at least discuss where we're going.
We could go to Spain. We've always planned to go there.
OK, so we'll get the latest property details and maybe go over next month and take a look at them.
I'm not staying here another month, not even a week. No, every time that bell goes, I'll be expecting to find Steph on the doorstep.
She's just trying to make up for what she did. She was sick.
Alan, she's never going to change.
She needs help.
And what about what I need? Doesn't that matter to you?
Well, of course it does.
But not enough. If you really loved me, you wouldn't think twice about leaving her behind.
She is my daughter.
I'm leaving today, whether you come or not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get on with my packing.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Except I couldn't go back to that vicarage. I couldn't face another sanctimonious sermon. Mind, I expect you've got some shoved up your sleeve.
I brought you some tea.
The British answer to everything. My life's falling apart, but it'll all be all right after a cuppa.
I just thought it might help put you at your ease.
It's going to take more than a cup of rosy, Edna. Me, my dad and Shelley had dinner last night. My dad thought it might clear the air.
Did it?
Suffice it to say, she's leaving. I know what you're thinking, Edna, but I didn't do anything to upset her. All I did was talk about old times.
Well, if that's true, why does she want to run away?
So that he'll go with her. She's pretending to be frightened of me, so that he'll think I'm not worth staying for.
Well, you must admit that she has good reason to be afraid of you.
Look, I had a lot of time to think things over when I was in Nick. Remember, Edna? I thought I was in there for life. When they let me out, I knew it was my last chance.
Oh, I know that you've been trying to make amends since you've been back, but maybe there are some things that just can't be forgiven.
I don't care what the village thinks. All that matters to me is my dad. And he was coming round. That's why he organised the meal.
That just seems to have made it worse.
No, it was going well. She was determined it wouldn't work. She was determined to keep us apart. That's why she's threatening to leave. So that he has to make a choice.
Maybe it always had to end this way. Be honest. One of you's got to go.
I think I got what I deserved. You know, wages of sin and all that.
I told you not to make assumptions about people.
I know what you think of me, Edna.
No, you don't. But I'm sure that I understand what you're going through better than you think. You see, I know what it's like to lose someone you love. And in spite of everything that's happened, I think I know how much you love your father. Now, the real question is, do you love him enough to let him go?
I wish you'd at least let me run you to the station.
I'd rather go by cab.
I never meant it to end like this.
It doesn't have to. I'll be staying with my friends from Cornwall. They're working up on Arran now.
I'll take that from you.
Thank you.
All you've got to do is pick up the phone and tell me you'll be following.
I've got to sort out things here.
Just remember, if you let her back into your life, you'll never be free of her. Come with me and I know we can be happy. But that's a decision you've got to make for yourself. So in the meantime, I guess it's goodbye. Take care of yourself.
You got a visitor, Alan.
Oh, thank you, Betty.
Dad, I am so sorry about Shelley.
You drove her out.
Betty, it might be better if we could just be alone for a moment.
Oh, all right. But I'll be just in the kitchen. Call me if you need me.
Sorry about that. Betty's being a bit overprotective of me since she came back.
It's all right, I'm getting used to it. Everyone seems to think all this is my fault.
So I know you're doing your best to put things right.
But it didn't work, did it, Dad? She still left. Oh, I know what you feel for her. Why didn't you go with her?
Well, I won't pretend I wasn't tempted, but in the end, the price was too high.
Oh, Dad. I really thought I'd lost you for good this time. I never dreamed you'd choose to stay with me. I just feel terrible for what you're giving up.
I'll just have to get used to life without her.
Easier said than done.
Well, the decision's been made. There's no point in going on about it.
I do love you, Dad.
Yes, I know.
That's why I can't let you do this.
What?
You and Shelley. You should be together. And it should be here at Emmerdale. It's your home.
I don't think she sees it that way.
Only because I'm here. If I left, you two could settle down.
Oh, it's too late for that now.
Not necessarily, Dad. Why don't you go and find her? Tell her I'll leave.
I don't think she'd believe me.
Well, then I'll have to do it. She's going to have to believe me.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm sure that you love me now. That's all I've ever wanted. And if I do this, I'll finally make up for all the dreadful things I've done to you both. Well, this is it. Wish me luck.
You really don't have to do this, you know.
Yes, I do, Dad. Because this time tomorrow you and Shelley could be starting a new life.
What about you?
I'll ring you when I get there and let you know how I'm getting on. And don't worry. I will find her. Love you.
Thank you.
Come on, let's get you inside, love.